Our investigation into public defender Matt Shirk's office started back in July. We tracked Shirk down today, and for the first time, he answered some of our questions. Should you resign? Can we ask you that?
No, I'm not going to talk about that.
You're not going to talk about it? Yes. That's public defender Matt Shirk moments before he addressed a group downtown.
When's the last time you read the Constitution or read the Bill of Rights? Most people haven't in a long time, probably since school. So take that and review it. But this is the foundation of what we do in our office. The 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendments of the Constitution are what give us what we need to do our job.
Mr. Shirk, I've just got to ask, and thanks to everybody for allowing us to be here. You held up the Bill of Rights. Obviously, the First Amendment's pretty important too, freedom of the press. So we just are obviously appreciative of you letting us ask you this. Can you just comment on the investigation into your office?
No, sir.
Then he finally answered some questions after the meeting. Think you're in a position to do your job well, though?
We're doing the job just as well today as we were 2 months ago before you guys started reporting.
Our reports included weeks of investigations and public records requests.
I provide you with over 9,000 pages of public records, and all your questions should be answered in those 9,000 plus pages. And any other questions you have, I'll answer. Just there'll be a different time for that.
Records of emails, text messages, and phone calls show possible misconduct within the public defender's office. The questionable hiring of 2 women from the Whiskey River Bar and Restaurant, and a confrontation between Shirk's wife and a 3rd female employee inside Shirk's office. Within 2 weeks, all 3 were fired. There are also allegations of drinking in Shirk's office and text messages of a questionable nature between Shirk and the women. But Shirk says the state investigation into him hasn't distracted his office.
In our office, we've been working just as diligently as we ever have. Cases are getting tried. I'm doing the work that I was put there to do. This distraction is really not a distraction to what we're doing in the office, is all I can tell you.
I asked Matt Shirk 26 questions today. He answered 8 of them. But none of those answers address our investigation or his job status. He ignored 6 of those questions, and 12 times he refused to comment. In the studio, Brian Baker, Action News.
The state attorney's office in Gainesville has 1 year to look into Shirk's office. You can find continuing coverage on our investigation into Matt Shirk and